What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns here, welcoming you to the second installment of GTA Online Tips. That's right, we are closer this week to Grand Theft Auto Online coming out for Xbox One and PlayStation 4 than we were last week, and in next week we'll be really close. Anyway, so the premise of this series is to give all the new gamers, the new players coming into Grand Theft Auto Online for the very first time, tips, advice, suggestions on how they can survive and thrive in Grand Theft Auto Online. And if you haven't watched Grand Theft Auto Online Tips 1.0 yet, I would suggest you go back and do so before watching this video. Anyways, let's get started. Tip number 1 today regards your iFruit phone, the smartphone that your character has. There's a lot of stuff you can do. You can call up Lester eventually, you can call Merryweather, you can call Pegasus. Those things are down the road. As you rank up, you'll be able to unlock more features. But the one thing I want to talk about concerning your smartphone is the personal ATM. Now, there are ATMs scattered throughout Grand Theft Auto Online for you to deposit your money in. Don't use them. You don't have to. Just pull up your phone, go to Maze Bank, go to your account, and deposit your money from your jobs after you're done. Always do this. Every single time you finish a job or jobs and go back to free mode, deposit your money. Make that the first thing you do. That hard-earned money that you just earned is much safer in the bank account than in your pockets. Trust me. Our second tip concerns wanted levels. Now, when you start out in the game, you're not going to probably get too high of wanted levels. Maybe 1 or 2 stars at the most, as long as you don't shoot at the cops, okay? Do not shoot and kill cops, especially when you're a low level, or you're going to have a bad time. For example, if you're jacking a car and you get a wanted level, or if you're robbing a convenience store for some money, you're going to get a wanted level. What I would do, if I was you, after getting that wanted level, is A, avoid the areas where you see the cops in, try and stay out of their zone, and B, run to the hills, or better yet, drive to the hills, or jack an airplane or a helicopter and fly away until the wanted level is gone, because you don't want to be getting chased down by the 5-0, the Fuzz, the Popo, because they will kill you. 1-star wanted level in Grand Theft Auto Online is death. They're not going to arrest you, they're going to murder you. And if you have your personal vehicle, they're going to impound it. So whenever you get a 1 or 2-star wanted level, run for it. Or try and get back to your safe house before, it flashes all over the screen. As long as it's still blinking, you still have a chance to get to your safe house safely in one piece. And once you're inside your garage or your apartment, you can just sit there and wait for the wanted signal to go away. Or just, like I mentioned, run off to the hills as fast as you can. Number 3 on today's tips: My Kingdom for a car. Now, if you followed some of my advice last week by getting the Rockstar Social Club account, and of course, getting the free Elegy Sports car, then you're already off on the right track. Now, what you want to do to all of your cars that you end up having in your garage, specifically your primary car, because everybody has a primary car. You're always going to have this car that you drive more than the others. You want to make sure every single car that you have that you want to keep has insurance. That's the first thing you want to do. And usually whenever you buy a vehicle from one of the 2 websites, they automatically have insurance on them. But better safe than sorry. Always make sure that they have insurance, and you can do so at Los Santos Customs via the loss prevention section. Now, once you have insurance, you want to make sure everything else is jacked up. You want to make sure that you're up to date on everything else, because a lot of things are going to unlock over time depending on your rank or depending on how many races you've won. While you're at Los Santos Customs, make sure you've purchased the best brakes, engines, armor, suspension, and transmission that's currently available for you. And most importantly, on this tip, this segment, make sure you get the bulletproof tires as soon as that option unlocks. It costs a few bucks, but it's worth it, because if you're getting shot at by the cops or by enemy NPCs on missions or by other players hell-bent on killing you, your tires are going to go flat without the bulletproof tires, and you're going to have a really bad time. Tip number 4 today: the select screen is your friend. You access the select screen via the select button. Just press down the select button and then it pops up this little window, as you can tell, and it gives you access to many things. And you're just going to have to explore yourself, look at it, and see all the cool things that you're going to be able to do with the select screen. The one thing you can do is quickly request your vehicle. That's a very good option to have with the select screen. It's much faster than calling up your mechanic. So if you just want to get your vehicle from across the map to where you are right now, that's what you want to do. Plus, you can decide on what kind of gestures you want, whether your character's happy or sad or angry. And of course, you can eat your snacks in the inventory section. I would recommend stocking up on snacks because that does help regain your health if you've been injured, okay? Plus, you can also determine who gets to ride around or have access to your vehicle. And I would recommend you do this from the get-go, because if it has everyone and you're in a public lobby and some asshole runs up on your car and grabs it and drives off with it, he'll do whatever the hell he wants to it. But if you have it specifically locked for, say, friends or crew, then he can't get in your car. He's screwed. He can't jack with you. I mean, he can blow up your car, but that's going to come out of his pocket, and all you have to do is pull up your smartphone and call Morris Mutual, and you'll get your car back at no charge, as long as you had insurance on your ride. So be sure and make sure all your rides have insurance. It's really quick and easy to do. Just walk in your garage, hit the down button, and you'll see the little screens pop up above their cars, and with all the stats, and of course it'll tell you if your car is insured or not insured. Very simple to do. And of course, while you're in the select screen, you can go into inventory, not only check out the snacks and have a little munch action, restore your health like I mentioned, but you can also switch through various hats, masks, glasses, helmets, and parachute bags that you end up buying while playing Grand Theft Auto Online. And the final piece of advice I'm going to give you today is to find and or make friends on Grand Theft Auto Online. And the best way to do that is, well, if any of your Xbox friends or PlayStation friends are also playing Grand Theft Auto Online, that's a good start right there. And of course, if you have a social club, as I recommended in Tips 1.0, you can join a crew, specifically an active crew, like my crew, the Crow Club, free plug, it's linked below in the description section. Feel free and join. We're a lot of fun. Join a crew, hang out with crewmates. And I would also recommend getting a headset, because one thing about Grand Theft Auto Online I've learned over the past year, it's a lot more fun, and it's at its best when you're playing with others. And that is Grand Theft Auto Online Tips 2.0. I hope this information has proven helpful for you down the road. If Grand Theft Auto Online has already come out for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, hopefully you found this information useful. And if you did, hit the like button. And as I mentioned in Tips 1.0, if any of my friends, my viewers, my subscribers, my fellow Grand Theft Auto Online vets have any additional information, tips, advice, suggestions to bestow to the new gamers for Grand Theft Auto Online, feel free and leave them below in the comment section. And if any of you are new to the game or will be new to the game when it comes out on November 18th and you have any questions that you'd like some of us to answer for you, feel free and leave them below in the comment section. And coming up next Sunday, Tips 3.0. That's right, more advice, more suggestions, more tips just for you on how you can survive and thrive in Grand Theft Auto Online. Be sure and check out my channel for daily content. I post awesome content 7 days a week. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. You can like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, both linked in the description section. Have a fantastic weekend, and as always, thanks for watching.